Yeah, that was mine. Well, welcome everybody. Thank you for coming to our monthly region meeting. I think we have a few guests in the room. I've got one there and one over here. And what I just want to say is thank you for coming. Thank you for accepting the invitation to come from Food Ready to here. Know that they do a lot of you for extending the invitation to come to Arbonne. One thing that's great about this business is that we get to choose who we work with and spend time with. So if you're here to chair the meetings, they want to be with you and spend time with you and would like to do so. Yes, so thank you for coming. And I'm getting there. So yeah, so thank you for the guests taking care and the consultants that always come here just to get to support each other and just no one needs their meetings just so uplifted. Yes, my name is Teresa Thomas. I'm the executive district manager at Arbonne. I've been at Arbonne using the products for a little over 5 years, and I'll have my 4th year anniversary in September. How I was introduced to Arbonne is, one, I didn't know what Arbonne was 5 years ago. I was struggling with homelessness. I met a really great friend of mine who also struggling with home-based business. We bonded at a street fair because we had nobody to give me our boots. So we just made that friend. And I was invited to this Arbonne party that she was holding. And I was like, okay, I don't do those things. Well, I've done those things. I've been a consultant with other places before. I grew up in a direct sales household. There wasn't a ability. But I went anyways to support her, and I was completely blown away by this business. It wasn't just makeup, and that wasn't my thing at that point. But I went and I was just amazed about the purity of the company, the ethics behind the company, the purity of the products, and they actually do something. Our motto is pure, safe, and beneficial. We're made with pure ingredients. We're made with safe ingredients. Just because something is made with a natural ingredient doesn't mean it's safe for you. And also, they bet that it's beneficial, so the products actually do something. So I was just blown away. I ordered a couple samplings of some of the nutrition and some of the skincare, and went home. I used it for a few days, and I saw results immediately. And so I then started to what we call Arbonnize my home. It's anytime I have a product run out, like a shampoo, I bought Arbonne. Anytime my hand soap run out, I bought Arbonne. And pretty soon my whole house was filled with this stuff. And people would come over and there's like, what is called this product? You know, I'd like to try it. I would refer, you know, to my consultant, and then I went, wait a minute, I just could have made some money. I could have, you know, I found, you know, I was looking for another income. I was looking because I was struggling with my home-based business, and I tried it, you know, make from the ground up, and it's hard. You've got inventory, you've got, you know, infrastructure, you've got things that you have to do, but Arbonne gives that to you. You don't have the stock, you know, it's just all ready for you, just to sign up and just share the products. And this is what we're going to do today. Is we're going to explain what Arbonne is and how long we've been around for, what the products are, and how you can incorporate Arbonne into your life to improve it, whether it's through health, through time, or through financial security. So, the Arbonne story, we've been around since 1980. It's over 35 years. So we're not just this fly-by-night company that we just started. We've been around for a long time. And from the beginning, we've had some, our the pure, safe, and beneficial products. We've always had botanically based beauty and health and wellness. We've always had cutting edge research and development. Passionate culture of independent consultants. Like I said, when you come to these meetings, everyone has a smile on their face because we're happy to be here. You know, it's we love it. You know, we love the company. It's a global opportunity. We're not just here in the United States. We're expanding rapidly across the globe. And we'll get to that toward the end of the slides. We have a generous compensation plan. Like I said, I grew up in a direct sales household. My mother did everything that you can think of. So I wasn't afraid of those things, the network marketing businesses. I just, you know, it wasn't until Arbonne that I found the product that I wanted to share. And the compensation plan. Like I said, I've done other direct sales companies as well, and Arbonne doesn't, nothing compares to Arbonne. You know, it's absolutely wonderful. Opportunity for local business. This is what kind of caught me too. If something should happen to me, I can bill my business to my daughter that just bought my book. You know, who works your business, if something happens to you, your child or your husband or your wife can step right into your shoes, run the team without having to start from the ground up and just start and earn that same type of paycheck that you earned the month before. There isn't one out there. Arbonne is absolutely amazing that they offer us good opportunities, financial security, and building a legacy. We have the most amazing home office team and state-of-the-art distribution and support centers. Also, that's our products. Our products are second to none. They're unique. They're plant-based formulations, blending the best of science and nature. So they're, you know, it's not just a bunch of fruits and vegetables smooshed up together that you smother on your face. You know, there's science behind it. There's people working hard to make sure that what those chemicals that are being used are going to work. And they blend all the ones that work synergistically together to actually do something. And they're the highest quality ingredients from around the globe. We use non-GMO products. All of our crops are non-GMO screened. If they do find a crop that has GMO products in it, they scrap it, and we might just be without product for a little bit. And the great protein shortage of December 2013, as we all remember. They're all pH correct and hypoallergenic, certified vegan, dermatologist tested, and that is a really big key. We've all heard of products being dermatologist or doctor recommended. They're dermatologist tested. We've actually had professionals that have tested the products, and then they can have qualified recommendations for the products. They don't just back from the company to hand off their own products to somebody. Clinically proven. We all do out-of-house clinical testing. Never test on animals, and we're built on a Swiss heritage, which means that all of our products abide by European standards. The FDA allows a lot, thousands of extra chemicals that we don't allow because we go by European standards. Again, we are formulated without anything that's real toxic to our bodies. We have formulated without gluten, petroleum, animal products or byproducts, formaldehydes. If anybody's ever had a reaction to formaldehyde, then you know you don't want that in your products. And you know, chemical dyes and fragrances. If you may have an experience with breaking out, skin irritation, that's usually your dyes and fragrances products. There's no artificial sweeteners, colors, and flavors in the nutrition line, and there are European phthalates, which you know are with cancer, healthy. One statistic I've been hearing for the last few years is that when attempted biopsy, the breast cancer tumor, they correspond to, I think it's about 90% of everything I know that kids, aging, men, women, your skin, hair, your feet, Arbonne is for you. This is another what I talked about earlier, and this is through all of our testing out of house. And for years, we have used other number one department store brand and another marketing brand. What is out of house? Out of house, there's a lot of people that we don't test with our own scientists and our own test panel. We hire another company that they get our products, they didn't know it's our own products, and they blind test it. A lot of people, they might stay home to test their products, but they do it themselves. So it's not biased. Yeah, yes, it's not biased. That's a good question. This is my level of now high rankings on our clinical testing. This is what proves to me that our products are good. We have value. We're not just saying that they're good, they're really well. Now, in the last 5 to 6 years, we've incorporated a great nutrition line, which has definitely helped us inside the house. And we teach about reducing the number of toxins that we all ingest for daily or tumor health. And we teach about reducing the number of toxins we eat. Also, that prior nutrition products helps us get that along. That for our nutrition line, which is dairy-free, gluten-free, vegan certified, and over colors. So there's lots of nutrition products, lots of different shapes out there. Our ingredients are the purest, the most bioavailable for absorption, they need everyone can. So what is Arbonne and why now? Well, we hit all the check boxes. That's what we're trying for now, even though we've been doing this for 35 years. Seems to cool products. We've all gone into parties where we thought or some clothes. Well, unless that piece of jewelry breaks, you're not going to buy that one. Or unless you rip that shirt, you're not going to buy that shirt again. But once you empty your shampoo, you're going to go, well, that was fun. I shampooed my hair for a few weeks. Then now, you got to reorder. And that's what I love about Arbonne. We have beautiful products. Once our clients and us, our products are cheap, we're going to reorder. So you're going to get that repeat sales or the visual income for days, months, years, decades, forever. One is demand for health and wellness. I don't think we're going to go back to the time of super 70, 80 more. Think about that. Back in 1980, that's when they super psyched and everything got big started happening. Our bodies said, no, this isn't the right thing to do. So we've always started to follow this. So we started exercising more. We used to in the last probably 5 to 6 years. But we care about what we're doing for our children, our products, getting them out there. So demand for health and wellness. And also ability to leverage time. Who does not have that time in a day? Arbonne gives you time for that. And gets you out of that rat race. Gives you a plan B. You're just exhausted every day. What you're doing right now. At an office, on a construction site, whatever you're doing. This gives you a ability to leverage time. You can plan B first. You have to work. It is a business. So you can plan your family time. And you can plan your husband time, your wife time. And then you get to pick who you're going to our life. And it's internet-based. Internet, I'm going to go with it. We're always at home to social media. This is all we place it all on it. We don't stop anything. All of our products are shipped right from the manufacturer to the consumer. So you're not looking to run stuff around. You're not looking at your truck and trying to sell this is out of your car. Very, very streamlined. I think that we're able to. Actually, the paper we have in our catalogs. And it's even recyclable. Recyclable paper. So, and it is Arbonne is poised, it's all that high trend and very wanted to be here. So amazing business. I worked with them for building. So now that Teresa talked a lot about what we offer in this business, traditional business model. That's great. In sales, we have the manufacturers, wholesalers, warehouse, sales force, retailers, and then trying to there's a lot of steps that it goes through. A lot of the products in the market, how we costs before they get to us, the consumer. There's a high investment, the equivalent of expenses, long hours. Start your own business with a lot of investment. Arbonne and do the business for yourself. You have your business builders and you develop the Arbonne network model. Manufacturer, you're the consultant, because we're getting people to order through us and go straight to the consumer. We cut out all the middle costs. So we're online. Our sauces and the products are delivered straight to your clients. Like Teresa said, you don't have to let it around. I tried to be on years ago. Purchase all the stuff and order sell the stuff. A lot more work. Market share data. This is really interesting. We are quite on growth. We've got all the major markets going on. Fiber experience is open to the market. For 87 years, we're in an anti-aging $80 billion market. So every huge aspect that we got, a global opportunity. This is probably one of the most exciting things about Arbonne. We have just launched into Poland. We are expecting to launch into Taiwan. Where else we're going to go. So, we're not limited at all. Our future is really our company is growing worldwide. We do the United States, Canada, UK, Australia, Taiwan, future expansions to the markets. Business in all of our markets. And really do business locally more. Join our line. Competition plan. 7 added to the cut. 35% commission. Bonuses, overrides, savings and bonus program, life insurance benefits, how long to be. Actually, 4 to 2 average time how it takes people to run their business. And the national government has and it doesn't stop there. To get your business to grow. It's awesome. There's no stopping. How do there are limitations? We all have that anybody in business, anybody starts a business, and we're very tempted again. We're pitching people to join our business. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time to let it take more time. Work in business. We don't have the time. And then maybe something that I think about. They don't have enough money. You're not a lot, so much. We all deal with that. Everybody's business. This is why we do business. Oh, yeah. So, and there's many other things, you know, I don't have money. Work in business, love your business, you have to do your shopping, you know, to earn these credits, to receive these credits, to get those discounts, to show your device people, there's so many ways to go.
do? Where am I going to go? How am I going to pay bills? Kids that are now, in sports and driving and whatnot. So 5 years ago, I took that thing and I said yes to this business. And now that I look back and I say, where will you be 5 years from now? 5 years now, I have time freedom. I have financial freedom. I have flexibility to do what I want to do when I want to do it. My son just graduated on Saturday. And I said to myself, God, that always gets me, you guys who have been with me for so long, you'd think I'd be okay with this. When I finally quit teaching 3 years ago because I was at that income level of an area manager where I knew I could, I said to myself, and they tell us, you only have 18 kids. And at that time, I really only had 3 more summers left or years with my son, and now it's here. And so incredibly fulfilling. Shoot. It's so scary too at the same time, but I've had those last 3 years to be with him every single day. And Friday night, before he was graduating, and Saturday morning, he was sick. So, probably nerves, probably, am I going to handle doing this? And I was able to be by his side the entire time and lay with him and cuddle him and say, oh, I love you so much. You're the best mom in the world. And just knowing that you can be there for your kids when you need to be, this business has provided more than I could ever dreamed of. I can't even, it's hard to tell people, it's hard to put goggles on people and show them what this business can do for you. But I'm here and I'm standing up, and yes, I have the white Mercedes, and I'm super blessed, and it came at the best time of my life when my son started to drive. But that car is just a representation of what this team in this room has done, and many other people on our team have done. And what we've done is we've just helped other people become super successful, and we've helped other people create their dreams. And when I was teaching, they didn't have dreams. I really didn't. I kind of put them on that shelf, and I thought to myself, I'll just keep working away, and I'll keep plugging away, and still in debt, and still struggling paycheck to paycheck, and at the end of the month, there's more month left than money. And now, my son gets to go off to college, and he gets to choose where he's going. He gets to go to Truckee, that's where he's going, but that's his choice. That's where he wants to be. This business, you guys, when I look at this and I say, I wish thank you. I think I cried now more than I did at graduation. Because now I look back, graduation, you're like, yes, oh my God, you walked that stage, thank God. But now I look back and I'm like, yeah, you did it. And I was able to, be there most of his high school years to support him. But what I was saying is, you are where you are today because of the choices you made yesterday. And I have learned through this business that when you live in the present moment, so incredibly fulfilling. We can't create our future. Well, in this business, I think we can create the future. Really can. You can say, you know what? In 6 months from now, I want to earn that car, or I want to earn that trip, or I want to be in a certain place. And you can work that much harder. In my teaching job, I could have said, you know what? I want to earn this much money in 6 months, but there was no way I could do that because I was capped out. And even though I would bring work home and I would stay late, that paycheck was still the same at the end of the month. But in this business, if I want to work that much harder and I want to share with that many more people and change other people's lives, that paycheck is going to reflect that. It's not about the money, but what that money does is it allows you to have choices. And it allows you to share those choices with other people. And that's why when you say, what did you say, Teresa? I'm not your leader, I'm your partner, I'm your business partner. And I just decided to say yes before you did. And before you did, and you did, and you did. That's all it is. It's nothing different. And all of us are the same. We all have huge hearts and we all have huge dreams. And most of us here have children. And that's what I want to create. I want to create that legacy in my children where they say, my mom works her tushy off, but she's also here for me. And what did I get to do today? I got to go to the gym with my daughter. I got to have lunch with my daughter and her friend, get their nails done. got a little work done in there. Who was I telling? I can't remember who I was telling that. We were having lunch and I'm like, okay, I gotta log in really quick. I gotta send out this email. But my daughter's there with me. And then we hear her celebrating with my team. I'm so incredibly blessed to be a part of everybody in this room. And I'm so thankful that you guys are here. So that's why I come and that's why I do what I do. Is what you guys in this room. And I'm super excited to be here. So with that, I want to celebrate you all. And so what we do in this business is we celebrate the prior month. So we're celebrating now from the successes of May. And a lot of people that aren't here, and this is summertime, so summertime creates vacations and trips and kids home and whatnot. We're able to work that into the nooks and crannies of our day. So there may be a few people that aren't here tonight that we want to celebrate. And if you're their sponsor or you brought them into the business and they're not here to love them receive. So we have some new consultants that I want to we have Christine Rock. She and I were talking back here, and we can relate quite a bit. We have an 18-year-old who's graduated as well, and a 15-year-old like my daughter. So you know what it's like. We're now kind of attaching service on those, and we still got that. I think Karen Rodriguez. She's going to your sheet. So come on up. You can take this turn. Yeah, right. Because you go right by her. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then Alexa. Are you see her? Are you going to see her? That made me sure right now. If you do, yeah, we'll see. I think we're good. If not, you get it. Okay. And then we have a bunch of district qualifications. So when you guys looked at that pay scale, there's only 4 levels. So we try to get people to that first level as quickly as possible. So these people are on their way there. So we usually try to get people there between 1 and 3 months. Once you get to that level, then you give yourself that 50% increase. Who doesn't want to do that in 1 to 3 months? When you really look at corporate America, it takes you 10 years, 3 years as a teacher, ever. Actually, they're starting to do a little COLA, aren't they now? Like really good cost of living. So we have districts in call. We have Tiana Thomas, which is Teresa's daughter. Congrats. We have Mariah Trail. Congrats. She's sponsored by England. My son is actually in qualification for the district. He is 18. I highly recommend. I mean, you can see the trend here. There are people that are 18, 19 doing this business. Why? Because it's smart. It's so smart to earn a residual income. What my son does and like Tiana does is he recommends his products to his friends. His friends have moms. His friends have dads that use the products. You know, that's smart business when I look at it that way. And then we have Melody Apostolos. She is my esthetician, and she's relaunched this month. So that's excellent. She's relaunched, I should say. And then Stacey Youngren, and she's not here today, but she's sponsored by Excellent. Okay, and then we have consultants in qualification for area. So Stacey's on her way to area. And then we have some bonus earners. So when at each different level of this business, Arbonne just gives you, I shouldn't say gives you, you earn a bonus on top of your commission. So at that first level, you can, when you do a certain amount and you sponsor a certain amount of people, then they will give you $200 back in your paycheck just for saying thank you for doing your job. Okay. So I earned that district manager bonus, so that was great. I love that. Some graduation, right? And then we have some sponsoring as well. So in this business, when you sponsor, basically means you're sharing this business and people are sharing my business. So when you have
myself, Teresa, top district counseling, and You're like, I'm doing this. And then top sales in their district. We have Brett. Come on up, Brett. And Amy, once again. See that multitasking. I know. And then Teresa. Yay. Awesome. Congrats. And then really quickly, I like to do a few other things. First of all, I forgot. I did put out at the beginning of this month, we had a really quick booking list. So what that is in this business, we try to book events, we try to fill our calendar. That's going out and sharing this business and the products with our friends and family, our network. So when we say a booking list, it's like a certain amount of time, usually it's 24 to 48 hours, where you're coming in here and share products with people. So we put that out, and I threw it out at the beginning of the month for a quick booking list, and I had some top runners, because I do this as well. I want to say, and I'm not like trying to, but I did the booking list with everybody too, okay? When you really put your mind to doing this and making that effort to ask people, and this is step out of your comfort zone a little bit. You gotta do things that you may not be used to doing. We had Annie come on up. She did a lot of pop numbers. Like I did. Yeah. And Teresa as well. And I was part of that too, and I want to say I was successful. I was that 24, 48-hour period. It was fun. Once you get one, you're like, oh, I can keep doing this. I love that. And then the other one I wanted to give out is, I usually give out two. One of those is not here tonight, so I'll just talk about the other one. Is a perseverance score. And so for me, when I look at this business, this business is simple, but it's not always easy. You have to have some rough skin. Somebody told me you're going to build a little bit of elephant skin in this business. People might say, what was one of the questions? What would people think of you? That was one of my biggest fears, is what people would think of me, because I was a teacher in the community, and oh my goodness, now you have to slip those Stokes. So I did worry about what people thought of me for a while. And then I really had to get that out of my mind. I'm doing this for Riley, Cameron, my daughter, and my son. I want that future holds. And so when 2 years ago, when I went region, that was really a big milestone for me. One of the things that I had to put in my mind was be perseverant in this business. Be persistent and persevere. So the Perseverance Award, when I look at it, is somebody who goes through this business and have a plan. Isn't there all? We're going to all have excuses, but those excuses have to be corrected. And Amy, because she just hired herself. So she persevered this month because she's having her classroom. You have to do all these things. You have to do your cards. You have to finish, but you close one door. You open it. So this is just a little something because you're going to need it, because you're going to be building all these new business cards. You're going to have to put them somewhere super special. So that's great. So awesome. So excited for you. So when did it happen? Share. What was your last day?
Well, my last official thing was yesterday, and it was my last day was Thursday. Friday, and Friday was the packing of my classroom in the shop. Yesterday I was sharing this up. It was so like 10 years ago last year. And my life, my weekend, my nights, my 7 a.m. morning here. And I taught in Rockford, so it's a long drive down there. And we're not invited to the whole first 2/3 of the morning day. That's it was very weird. Like we walked in and like, hi, like, you know, meet you here. I was like, whoa. Great. That's what I'm hearing. That's what we should do. And we walked into the hall and they're like, you're your work coaching, you don't understand your degree. Like, it's my person. Yeah, so it was at that point that I was like, you know, we're done making homes for my kids. They're already in their summer work.
And now look, you leave with roses.
I'm happy with roses. More than I ever thought.
And exactly. And then really quickly, we'll do the raffle. So, with that raffle. Is it free to everybody? I just saw them walk out. I'm gonna freeze my tissue. I know it's hot out. Okay. Tracy got it. She's our techie person. Okay, 332. So if you're a guest, 332. Last three numbers. I know, I lost mine. Well, I think you're everybody else wasn't out there, so there you go. Hey, you're welcome. You know, and in this business, really, like I said, it's personal growth, a lot of it, and motivate one another. I don't think I've had as many encouraging signs and posts, things like that, as I have in the last 5 years in this business. And then I'm just going to wrap up the meeting tonight. As you can see, I'm a little weird about marking things. I'm a Virgo. If everyone knows about Virgos, we're really super organized. But I pulled this book off my shelf because I always like to have every meeting with something inspirational. And I just opened it up because when I started reading this book about 2 years ago, I tapped this one that said team. And I thought, I'm just going to open it up and whatever it says is meant to be on my team. So, all right. In little glasses. So this book is amazing. Actually, it's called The Dynamic Laws of Prosperity by Catherine Ponder. And when I was doing my mornings with Jonathan Nance, anybody that knows Jonathan Nance is an amazing. He's called a cerebral sanitation manager. Basically, he helps you get the heck out. And he's been amazing a mentor in my life. So this was one of the books that he recommended when we started doing our boot camp. And I read this thing front to back within a month. And again, as you can tell, I like to tap things and do whatnot. So this one is the prosperity law of persistence. Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. There is nothing halfway, lukewarm, or half-hearted about persistence. It is bold, daring, and fearless. It does not hesitate, but goes after what it wants. And it keeps plugging until it gets results. The average person surrenders too easily to appearances when often just a little more enduring persistence is all that's required to turn the tide from failure to success. The word persist literally means to refuse to give up. It also means to continue firmly, steadily, and consistently. So when you're discouraged and unable to see good ahead, declare, I refuse to give up. I shall continue firmly, steadily, and insistently until my good appears. Often all it takes is a little more persistence and thinking big. Working steadily and expecting big results in order to bring them forward. A recent advertisement declared this caption: people who chase their dreams are the most likely to catch them. And in this business, one of the things my best friend told me is, Tracy, you need to dream big and then dream bigger. That's what this business can do, guys, is dream dreams. So, thank you guys so much for being here tonight. We're trying to keep our meetings really short and sweet because we know we all have families and we want to be able to open up the floor once we end the meeting. And if anybody has any questions or want to ask us any